When you fill up your car, you want to get the most for your money. I'm here with Brian here at Doug Smith Autoplex in American Fork. He's the service manager. I guess it probably depends, Brian, first on the kind of car you buy.
Obviously, there's different vehicles out there. You've got the diesel trucks, you've got gas engine trucks, you've got hybrid vehicles, diesel cars out there. Obviously, every vehicle is going to be completely different on what kind of fuel economy you're going to get.
So diesel's not necessarily the best, it just depends on the car.
Depends on the vehicle.
Okay.
Correct.
You said also your air filter, which that was a surprising thing for me.
Correct. Your air filter can affect that because your air filter is the way the vehicle's breathing. So if it's a really dirty air filter, it's like holding a rag over your mouth that we talked about last time.
Right.
It's hard to breathe. It's going to make your engine work harder. And you're not going to get the best fuel efficiency out of it.
And then you're checking your air filter when you're getting your car serviced.
Correct. Yep. We always pop them and check them, quick and easy. Other thing, tire pressures. Tire pressures have a huge impact on that. Underinflated tire, it's going to be harder to roll down the road than one that's got proper pressure in it.
So when my light comes on and I ignore it for a while, I'm not getting the best fuel economy in my car.
Correct. And it can cause harm to the tire. So you definitely want to make sure you get that filled up. Obviously, you got that warning light that's going to come on and tell you, so we can get in for that. Also an alignment. If your alignment's not on, alignment's the way your car's tracking down the road. You've got your toe and camber. So if your toe's off, if you're pointed in, obviously you've got resistance against it as you're trying to push it down the road rather than a smooth roll down the road.
Right.
So that can affect it as well.
Every once in a while, I will feel like my alignment's off. If I'm driving it, it'll pull one way or the other. But how do you know if your alignment's not aligned correctly?
That's one way to tell, is if it's pulling one way or the other. But sometimes your alignment can be off and not have it pull as well. So we always do a quick check here at our service drive. We have a little Hawkeye quick check. It takes 2 minutes to check your alignment. Pop in, we can do that as well.
And sometimes it's easy for that to get out of whack.
Easily.
I mean, you can hit a curve or something and your alignment goes
We can
up.
set your alignment, send you down the road. You can get a mile down the road, hit a pothole, knock it right back out of spec.
All right, I know this is obvious, Captain Obvious, but if you're lead foot, you're not getting the most out of your fuel for sure because you're burning it fast.
Correct. Yep. And some vehicles now they call them eco. And it will come on and tell you when you're in the most economical state of driving your vehicle. So a little eco light will come on and tell you. Obviously, if you heavy accelerate, that light's going to go off. If you do a light acceleration, it's going to be on, letting you know you're getting best fuel efficiency at the time.
That's a little bit of a learning process, though. You take your foot off the gas pedal so you're not burning that much fuel. Okay, what else? Anything else that you can think of that would have... Oh, you said in the winter. In the winter, sometimes if you go out and start that car, you are burning it if you're sitting there for 15 minutes.
Correct.
Doing
you go out and
eyelashes.
you start it up to let it idle for 10 minutes to get warm. Obviously, long idle times, you're not driving, you're not getting fuel efficiency. It's just burning gas.
And just flat out, winter time, if you're thinking, I'm burning a lot more gas in the winter, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
And that's what we do in Utah. We live in the cold temperatures.
Correct. Cold temperatures, you will notice a little bit on a drop in on fuel just because of the fact your engine's working a lot harder trying to keep it up to operating temperature as well.
All right, Brian knows. Come to Doug Smith Autoplex because they have all the best vehicles that you can buy to save you money on gas and then get tips from him on how to make your own vehicle work the best. Thanks, Brian.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.
Hey, Doug.